I did not expect Argentina to rearrange my life. I went to Buenos Aires for work. 2 weeks, meetings, steak. A polite amount of sightseeing. I am from Toronto. People call me dependable. That usually means predictable. I like structure. I like plans. I like knowing what comes next. Buenos Aires did not care about next. It cared about tonight. I met Sofia at a co-working event in Palermo. Porteña, confident. She spoke with her hands. She laughed like the room belonged to her. She wore red lipstick. I forgot my name for a second. We talked about nothing. Coffee, music, how the city never slept. She joked that Canadians are too polite to flirt. I can flirt, I said. She raised an eyebrow. Prove it. I panicked. My flirting depends on kindness and timing. I like the way you look at me like I am a challenge, I said. She smiled slowly. Okay, that works. She took me to a milonga. Real tango. No tourists. Couples moved like they were sharing secrets. I do not tango, I said. Tonight, you do, she said, and took my hand. I stepped on her foot. Once. She laughed. She guided me. Patient. Warm. She did not hide what she felt. Affection was not dangerous to her. We ate late. Empanadas. Dulce de leche. A table outside. She talked about her family. Sunday asado. Loud love. I talked about mine. Smaller gatherings. Quiet care. Love shone through action. The differences felt steady. Like balance. When I flew back to Toronto, I told myself it was a chapter. A good memory. She texted the next day. Then again. Then she called. Are you busy? She asked. Always, I said. Then be busy with me. That is not how time works. It can, if you let it. That was the beginning. We dated across continents. I saved for flights. She learned winter by watching me scrape ice off my windshield. I learned holidays, family dinners, Spanish words I destroyed. She laughed every time. Then immigration showed up. Love did not scare me. Immigration did. I researched everything. Forms, sponsorship, timelines. It all felt written by people who never loved across borders. Sofia stayed calm. We will do it, she said. I nodded. Then stayed up until 2 a.m. reading forums that fed my anxiety. We chose Canada. My work was there. Sofia agreed. She wanted a life without airports. We gathered documents, birth certificates, police checks, medical exams, proof of relationship. We collected love like evidence, photos, tickets, messages, call logs. She joked about explaining this folder to future grandchildren. I felt the weight instead. The waiting started. Some days were fine. Other days hurt. She said her friends kept asking when she was leaving. I said soon without proof. We fought once. I missed 4 hours of messages. She said her life felt frozen while mine kept moving. I am doing everything I can, I said. I know, she said. That is why this hurts. We apologized. We talked clearly. We made rules. No disappearing. No pretending stress was fake. I met her parents on video. Her mother asked if I would take care of her. Her father asked if I could handle an Argentinian woman. I do not want to handle her, I said. I want to choose her. Sofia looked at me like I gave her air. I visited Buenos Aires again. It felt like life, not vacation. Family, asado, smoke, noise, football arguments. I brought dessert. Her aunt hugged me like I belonged. I saw how much her world valued closeness, touch, direct words. I learned how much I had hidden behind politeness. One night, she said she was scared I would get tired. I am tired, I said. Not of you. Months passed. Then the email arrived. Approval. I called her. She answered immediately. It came, I said. What came? The approval. We can move forward. She cried. I held the phone like it was fragile. When she landed in Toronto, I waited with flowers and a winter coat. She walked out and stared like this was not real. She stepped into my arms. I held her like I had been holding my breath for a year. Now we can start, she whispered. We already did, I said. Now we do it together.
I did not expect a Canadian man to rearrange my life. Daniel came to Buenos Aires for work. 2 weeks, meetings, steak. A careful kind of curiosity. He was from Toronto. Dependable. Polite. The kind of man who looked like he planned his life in advance. I could tell immediately. He liked structure. He liked knowing what came next. Buenos Aires does not care about that. The city only asks one thing. What are we doing tonight? I met him at a co-working event in Palermo. He stood a little too straight. He listened carefully. He smiled like he was measuring his reactions. I teased him about Canadians being too polite to flirt. I can flirt, he said. I raised an eyebrow. Prove it. He hesitated. Just a second. Then he said, I like the way you look at me like I am a challenge. I smiled. Slow. Okay, that is decent. I took him to a milonga, real tango, not for tourists. I could see he was nervous. He said he did not tango. Tonight you do, I told him. He stepped on my foot. I did not care. I guided him. I liked how seriously he tried. I do not hide what I feel. Affection is not something to ration. Daniel noticed that. We ate late. Empanadas, dulce de leche. A table outside. I talked about my family, Sunday asado, long meals, noise, touch. He talked about his family, smaller, quieter. Love shone through actions. We were different. It felt like balance. When he left for Toronto, I told myself it was a nice moment. A story. Something temporary. I texted him the next day. Then again. Then I called. It felt normal to me. Are you busy? He asked. Always, he said. Then be busy with me. He laughed and said time did not work that way. It can, I said. If you let it. We dated across continents. He saved for flights. I learned about Canadian winters by watching him scrape ice. He learned about our holidays, family dinners. I taught him Spanish. He destroyed the language. I laughed every time. Then immigration arrived. Love did not matter to immigration. Daniel researched everything. Forms, sponsorship, timelines, words written with no emotion. I tried to stay calm. I told him we were smart. We would do it. We decided I would move to Canada. It made sense for his work. I agreed because I loved him. I was tired of airports. I gathered documents, proof of relationship, photos, tickets, messages. We collected our love like evidence. I joked about telling our grandchildren we had to print our love and put it in a folder. Daniel did not laugh. I saw the weight in his face. The waiting started. Some days were fine, other days hurt. My friends asked when I was leaving. I did not know what to say. We fought once. He disappeared for 4 hours. I told him my life felt stuck while his kept moving. He told me he was doing everything he could. I said I knew. That was why I hated it. We apologized. We made rules. No disappearing. No pretending the stress was not real. I introduced him to my parents on video. My mother asked if he would take care of me. My father asked if he could handle an Argentinian woman. I do not want to handle her, Daniel said. I want to choose her. I looked at him and felt like I could breathe again. He came back to Buenos Aires. This time it felt like life, not vacation. My family hugged him like he belonged. One night, I told him I was scared he would get tired. I'm tired, he said. But not of you. Months passed. Then he called and said, It came, he said. I froze. Approval. A real path. I cried. Not pretty. Relief tears. When I landed in Toronto, he was waiting with flowers and a winter coat. I walked into his arms and felt the waiting end. "Now we can start," I whispered. "We already did," he said. "Now we just do it together."